Hey everybody, 47 Mark IV here, back with Direwolf20. So, this is kind of take 2 of an episode. You know, I just finished taping what would be this episode, went to go process it, edit it, that kind of stuff, and realized that mistakes were made. Namely being that I think my kid unplugged the microphone, and, you know, all the audio was recorded from a webcam that is like 3 feet away from me, and it is awful sounding. Enough so that I just can't use it. But I will show you what's happened, and, you know, we'll do some stuff. We'll make it worthwhile. Alright, so catching up on what's happened. In between episodes, I did build a couple more ore miners. You know, I want to get this stuff going, right? So, I made a couple more ore miners, I made a couple more solar panels. I did collect enough iridium to be able to upgrade one miner and one solar panel to tier 2. And I updated the pack to 1.5, so now I have crystal laser lenses. And that crystal laser lens, so let's take a look at like iridium. So that crystal laser lens now fills out this column, and putting it in here dramatically increases my chances of getting upgrade material. So got these guys rolling. I still need better solar power. So this guy is taking quite a bit of power. Yeah, let's see. We're gaining during the day, but we run flat out. These guys are just kind of idling along at, you know, whatever RF that's coming out of. So, you know, I'll get there. It's the slow grind, which is why I've got 4 of them. But, you know, I was actually not planning on getting this much material. It was slow. Funny thing was, the last episode was like, oh, we're almost out of sand. So I went downstairs, I turned on the sand generator, and I AFK'd. Something about the sand generator kind of flicks the lights and makes the base a little, kind of hard to walk around. So I went and took a nap, and then I fell asleep, and I forgot about it and ran the sand generator for, 6 hours maybe. So we had like 100,000 sand. And meanwhile, these guys continue to mine away. So it worked out. So got that done. And then, I realized a thing. So if I come over into our original room, right, with all the drawers have always irritated me. Because I can see how many's in the drawer, but if I shift click, and I can't see any more advanced information. Yeah, like there's my 81,000 sand. You know, and I'm used to being able to shift and get more information about a drawer. And it seemed odd. And then I remembered. This is Direwolf. Direwolf and McJitty are very friendly. And why wouldn't one want to promote the things from the other? So, what we're seeing here is not Wayla, this is the One Probe. And the One Probe actually has a probe. Right? Does it work if I hold it? Yes, it does. And so now I can see advanced information by having the One Probe. And that gets me what I wanted, which was stack limits. You know, I want to be able to see if I upgraded a drawer or not. Yeah, I can hold 72 stacks of sand. And you know, the nice part about the One Probe? You can add it to your armor. And it's super cheap. Right? So I'm just going to put that on my helmet. Let's see. Let's get the probe. All right. I mean, that's a probe, right? Really not that expensive. So if I change helmets, we'll make another one. All right. So got that solved at least. And then what we did was we solved the quarrying conundrum. So a problem with the quarry is I couldn't feed it power fast enough, which means I couldn't make materials fast enough. And I couldn't get enough clay fast enough. Even with the miners, I was still running out. I probably still am. I'm positive. Okay, at least I have some. But let me show you what we did here. So we built this guy right here. This is an advanced generator. And what I'm doing is I'm making 5,000 RF a tick using refined fuel. And I'll show you how we're doing this. Let's see. So fuel. Right there. So refined fuel So you put it in a fractionating still. And what you put in is naphtha. And you get out sulfur and refined fuel. Well, naphtha comes from a fractionating still. And you put in crude oil, and you get out tar balls and naphtha. To get crude oil, you can do these three things. Oil sand, oil shale, or bitumen, and you run that through a magma crucible, and you get crude oil. And that's exactly what we've got going on here. So I've got myself a magma crucible, and, I'll probably have to, let's see, how could I get in here? Right there. Okay, so there's the refined storage exporter. So I'm exporting those materials into the magma crucible, making crude oil. And let's put all of this stuff back. Let's see. Yeah, you could be cobblestone. It doesn't much matter. All right, and yeah, there you go. This, by the way, isn't actually a block. It's glowstone with, a stone cover on it. Makes it so it kind of blends in, looks a little nicer. So we've got that, right? So I've got the magma crucible doing this. It's sending this crude oil straight down. This fractionating still is transforming it into naphtha. All of the tar balls will go into refined storage. I'm outputting them on the back. The naphtha goes straight down into another fractionating still. That fractionating still is turning it into refined fuel, and the sulfur is going out the back into refined storage. And then I set that directly on top of a fluid intake valve for advanced generators. And so if you haven't played with advanced generators, it's really easy. You need a gas turbine controller, and that's pretty easy. It's one block. You need a way to get power out. You need a way to get fluids in, and you need a turbine. And that's like a basic generator. And you've got your choice of turbines. Excuse me. So all of these guys right here. And so it's basically what material can you afford. A steel turbine gives you 200 RF a tick. Great. Gold is 150. Well, I think I told you last time I put the quarry in the nether because I was making manulin. And that gives me 500 RF a tick. And, you can have up to 50 of these turbines. So I can get 25,000 RF a tick out of this advanced generator. I just have to feed it enough fuel. And so what I'm doing is I'm quarrying to go get those materials like this to be able to put in here to make all of the fuel to power the quarry. And hopefully that's a cycle that works. Now, I've upgraded this advanced generator just a little bit. So I added 10 fuel tanks, so I can hold 161 buckets of fuel. I've got 49 and climbing in there. And, I'm outputting 5,000 RF a tick. Well, actually, I'm outputting 1250 RF a tick. I can output 5,000. And I'm using 1.4 millibuckets. Well, that's max use. I'm actually using right here 0.7 to nothing. It looks like I'm not using a lot of power in the quarry at the moment. All right, so I've got all of that going on. So I got the 10 fuel tanks. I also added this down here, a fuel air mixer and a gas mix compressor. And all these do, let's see if they'll show me. Right here. So a fuel air mixer is an efficiency upgrade. That's it. It's the tier 1. You have to have the tier 1 to add the gas mix compressor, which is the tier 2. And so that boosts efficiency up to 185%. I get more power by burning less fuel. And so now if I need more power, all I've got to do here is I can put on another turbine. And, I can show you. Yeah, I got a block up there. We'll make one, right? So I have this set on auto crafting, a turbine. So one manulin turbine is taking 11 manulin and 8 iron. I mean, really not a lot, right? That should rip right out. There we go. And you take your turbine, and it's a freeform multi-block. Boop, done. So now my generation's up to 5,500 RF a tick. That's it. So I've got all of that going on. And what I did for right now, and I'm not sure I like it, is I just kind of wired it over here into this setup. And I'm feeding this power cell, or this energy cell, which is feeding the power cell for the quarry. And I upgraded this to an advanced power cell so that we could get more RF through it. I'm trying to run the quarry at full speed. And, let's see how it's doing. Yeah, it's doing all right. No, I'm going to have to probably let it chill for a little while because this setup needs to run faster, and I actually need to work on this setup a little bit. But I want to show you where the quarry is because I found something accidentally awesome. So let's see. I need my portal room, which is over here. I went and put the portal in the deep dark because I'm looking for shale. This right here, this oil shale. And I can get it out of the void miner, no problem. But I can also get it from World Gen. And so I get 0.3% in the overworld, or Lost Cities, but I get 0.8%, almost 3 times as often by going to the deep dark. Twilight Forest is 0.1. So let's jump into the deep dark real quick. Let me show you. Like the world's longest animation. I'm so going to make this a portal room. Alright, here we are in the deep dark. So I got to my deep dark room and I set down a MeeCreep. And I was like, hey, MeeCreep, why don't you make, stairs down to bedrock, right? It was, let's see, where's my creep cube? Right there. So I just kind of set him right here.
Ew, I'm Mr. Meat.
And I told him, I was like, oh, dig down to bedrock using stairs. Well, what I didn't know, besides that, he does a pretty awesome job about it, is it doesn't matter if there's rock in his way or not. The dude went ahead and built stairs through the void of the deep dark. What is that up there? Okay, I gotta go check something out in just a second. I didn't see that on my way through. Oh, there it is. I was just looking for my mana blaster. So, hey, whatever, I told him to make stairs. He made an awesome set of stairs. That is amazing. And then I went ahead and put my quarry down here. And I must have quarried out the immediate light sources. So let's just light that up a little bit better. Make sure nothing gets me. All right. So this is saying not enough power. Right? Excuse me? Could you not? Ah, these little dudes. No. No. There you go. Get wrecked. Alright, so is this chunk loading? Because you don't have power, and you're set on out, and you're linked. I'm willing to bet you this is a chunk loading thing. Let's check. Loaded chunks, 0. Well, that's weird. Alright, so I gotta put one of these back at the base then. Because I was chunk loading with FTB utilities, and I see that doesn't work. Hopefully, that works. Well, it must work, because while I was at the base, it was making stuff. We'll fix that. But there you go. I mean, we're going to mine at the deep dark. Now, what is this up here? Oh, this isn't actually Addition's cave. Without the cave. Okay. I mean, that's different. I've never seen it spawn in the deep dark before. So I just got the tree? Alright, I don't have vein miner. There's no chest here, is there? I mean, that's pretty rare to find a chest on one of these. I guess it'd probably be faster just to chop out all the wood and let the leaves despawn. Let's do that. Come on. Alright, so right here. Okay, this is a big old tree. Maybe I'll just leave it. I'm not getting the feeling that there's a chest in this one. Alright, well, I mean, I'm so close. Right, shouldn't you be? Isn't that all of the tree? Oh, there were several, that's why. Alright. And no chest. Okay. It was worth a try. But that's kind of neat. I mean, you could pick up these crystals. I really don't need them. They're, they only break into little pieces. So, like, this is less than a diamond. Not a big deal. Alright. And it's probably hard to see, but here, I'll launch some light. But we're going in a strip that way. I'm only across 12 blocks, and that crate is full, so we're going to be quarrying here for quite a while. All right, let's go home. Up the awesome stairs. Actually, you know what? I got a faster way home. Let's do this. Let's charge Porter home. All right, cool. So I got all of that going on. Before I forget, let's take care of this problem. Can I make myself a chunk loader? Yes, I can. All right, so yeah, I'm just debating where I want to put it here. I'm going to put it in the basement. All right, so let's see. Show the lasers. That should be enough. All I really care about is that it has this generator chunk loaded. Oh, yeah, easily. All right, so there we go. We'll use this chunk loader. And that should let me continue quarrying. And if I see materials... I don't see material. Oh, no, I do. Okay. That was probably from the void miner, though. Maybe I got a setting wrong up here, and now it's not getting power. Let me check. Let's see, this way around. Let me check. So I am outputting power right here. I'm inputting it into this cell. Right there. Okay, there we go. So now I'm outputting power. Yep, and that's dropping power quite a bit on this cell, which is going to cause this guy to start running. Yeah, it's going to start running wide open at 1.5 millibuckets a tick. All right, cool. And that will slow down once everybody gets full. Yeah, almost there. Materials aren't a problem. All right, so now I should see materials flying through this chest. Better. Not amazing. I don't know. I got to go play with it. But all I know is it is working because I got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, that's a whole crate. Now, I would like to process it faster. And the thing that I'm having is I'm having trouble making upgrades. Things like Enderium. So I want to take care of that really quickly. I'm going to just go ahead and make the whole setup here for making... Oh, machine frames. For making some of these upgrades. So let's do this. Machine frame. I might as well pattern some of this stuff right out. Do I know how to make tin gears? Do I know how to make you? No, I don't. Let's see. Tin gear. All right, let's take care of this whole deal. And do I have room in any crafter? Where am I? Right there. Nope. Yep, and right here. All right. So I should be able to say I want 3 magma crucibles. Right, just like this. And then I'm going to want 3 fluid transposers. And 1, 2, 3. And let's grab some upgrades too. So this is at thermal. And what I'm looking for are these hardened kits. And I should have some speed upgrades. Oh, they're moving around. There's my magma crucibles. And almost got all the fluid transposers. Just one more to go. All right, fluid transposer. I'm going to need some crafters. So we'll take 1, 2, 3. Let's see, what else? I'm going to need a piece of redstone. I'm going to need a piece of glowstone. And I'm going to need an ender pearl. Just like that. I'm going to need an importer. I'm actually going to need 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And probably some flux ducts and cable. I think that will be all. I don't know. We'll build it, and we'll figure it out as we go along. So I'm going to stick these guys right back here. Okay. I'm going to stick these guys right back here in this wall, and we'll kind of work our way around to where everything is. Right? So there's all of my power and wires and whatnot. So here's what I'm thinking. Is I'm going to put these crafters on the bottom, and let me get my wrench here, and I'm going to turn them. So these are going to insert the material, the thing that I need. Yeah, just like that. So I got to take this stuff out. All right, give myself a little bit of room to work. So these are always going to insert the item into the fluid transposer, right? Fluid transposer. And then I'm going to need magma crucibles like that. And now I'm trying to figure out, how do I feed everybody? Right? I got to run power on the back, but I also got to take items out of these. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spread them out just a little bit. I don't care that it takes this whole wall. I just want to be able to have it neat. You know, it's Minecraft. We got plenty of room. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's do it so it's neat. All right, so you're going to go up there. You're going to go right here. And you'll go right there. All right, turn this guy. And I think if I run power between them, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to run power between them.
Yes,
right?
sirree.
Oh, no, stop. No, stop. Stop.
I'm Mr. MeeCreeps. Look at me.
What are we doing? Please stop. Okay. All right. Okay, whew. Only some damage. Okay, not that bad. I didn't think that this was this. Okay, back in the bag you go. Ah, MeeCreeps. All right, let's fix this place up a little bit. Let's see, you. I don't know, I need some stone, whatever. Whew, that was stressful right there. All right, let's put these guys back down. All right here. Nice and easy. Now, how do I have 4 fluid transposers? Wait, what are you? Magma crucible, fluid transposer. Huh? Did I just dupe items? Did we just dupe these by having the MeeCreeps pick them up? Did we just dupe items? Excuse me. Hold on a second. I believe I'm going to have to come down here. Let's just test a thing. Let's just test a thing. I don't kind of want to know the answer to this, but,
I'm Mr. MeeCreeps.
you know, there's a flattening area, yeah.
Yes, sirree.
Oh, hey. All right. Stop. Okay. Let's put our infrastructure back, because I didn't see that he'd wreck all of this. And, nope, not that. And we'll get some of these. I'm causing myself problems just because I wanted to know how to cheat. Not that I'm saying I'm going to do it. I just wanted to know how. Right? Let's just wire this back in like it never even happened. And look at our inventory. Oh, that's how you dupe items. Oh, man. That's like a super dupe. Now, it only duped some of them, unless I just don't have them. But it definitely duped items. All right. Hey, just saying. It's a thing. I now have more of these guys than I'll ever need. All right. Anyways, fluid transposers. Man, I'm discovering all kinds of accidental stuff with MeeCreeps. And magma crucibles. All right, just like that. And all I wanted to do was run power in between them, just like this, so it's nice and neat. And I'll let myself downstairs. Yeah. Because I'm actually liking the design and the neatness of this base. So right there, cool. All right, so we got that. And I gotta let myself in behind. Yeah. So I am going to always export the same thing to the magma crucibles. So let's go ahead and, I need exporters. Exporters. All right. So let's grab some of these guys. So the magma crucibles are always going to get something exported to them. And these guys are always going to get something imported to them. And then we'll grab some cable. And I guess I'll just cable it across and... Oh, can't go down there. Yeah, I guess I'll pop right down here. I don't care if the basement's neat. I mean, you got to put your ugly somewhere, right? And so I'm putting it where I can't see it. Because I only come down into the basement just to wire. Alright, so where... Oh, man, terrible sense of direction. Where, oh, where is that room? Are you over here? Yeah. You're right there. Okay, so where is refined storage? This way. Oh, hey, that's going to kind of work out. Alright, there we go, into refined storage. And, this way. This is the only downside to this base. When you have no sense of direction, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Alright, and I'm going to end up needing a bunch of those covers. Yep, and we can put some bricks back. Alright, so let's go ahead and set these. So what's going to happen is, I am always going to receive the same item from the back and export it to the bottom. Right? So, same setting everywhere. Alright, and then on the fluid transposers, I'm accepting materials from the top, and I'm accepting materials from the bottom, and then I'm going to export, I think it's orange, I want to export everybody to the back. Right? So blue, blue, orange. I think that's right. Blue, blue, orange. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to constantly export redstone into this one, glowstone into that one, and ender pearls into this one. Right? So now I'm going to constantly have a fluid transposer that's filled with this material. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make a pattern. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So I'm going to make a processing pattern for a bucket of destabilized redstone. Right here. And so I'm going to tell it, put in a bucket, get out a bucket of destabilized redstone. Here we go. Oh, I got to hook these guys in too. Okay. Let's just get that in there. Let's see, these cables, right there, there, here, here. There we go. Alright, so, not that. So that's going to do that. Now, I do want to make everything here faster. Alright, so, and this is why you only see me do 2 levels of upgrades, because I can't really make the next level really easily. Alright, so I should be able to do this. If I was going to make, like, Signalum blend, I need a bucket of destabilized redstone. And, you know, we'll make that very fast. So, if I was going to say Signalum, let's see, Signalum ingot, I would process in an induction smelter as processing. Right, so I'm going to take this out. It is going to be sand or dictionary. Alright, give me that pattern. To make Signalum blend, I'm going to need this, and this is not processing. Alright, let's see, I can put these guys away. And to make those, I'm going to need to, nope, I'm going to need to pulverize. Come on, I need copper. Pulverize copper. And this is processing. It's probably faster if I do this. This is copper and silver. So this is pulverize. Pulverized. Right, so in a pulverizer, processing, yes, and silver. Nope, not the ore. I want to do the ingot. Right, so, okay. So I got to put one pattern in this guy over here, and this is how to assemble. And then I come over here, and in my pulverizer, I put those 2, and in my induction smelter, I'd put this one, and there we go. So I should be able to say, now, give me Signalum, give me 10 of them, and we see buckets being filled. I should see, I might already have the pulverized stuff. Yep. And as it's making each bucket, it's making the blend, and it just barely stuck it in there. Did we already make them all? Did I already make them all? Holy cow, I did. Oh no, we got Signalum blend right there. Maybe that was left over. I don't remember if that was there. Let's make 20 more. Right? Yep, there we go. Just like that, because it can fill buckets really fast over here, because this is constantly melting it down. Very, very cool. And then all I've got to do is take some of these covers. Boop. Oops, oops, oops. Not like that. I mean, it doesn't really hurt it, but that's not what I want. Let's see, right here, right there, right there. I'm going to move this light. I like this one just for lighting up the machine spaces. I don't need zombies moaning and groaning back here. And we'll go ahead and grab some stone bricks. Done. Cool. So even though we had kind of errors for the day, man, we made some excellent progress. I got all kinds of power. I got a way of making some new materials, so now I can upgrade things. I can build the upgrade kits to make my stuff go even faster to get me more stuff. I like it. I think that's a good recovered day. So I'm 47 Mark IV, and hey, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave me a like or a comment, or even consider subscribing. I really, really appreciate that. And then I will see you in the next episode.